What's up, my people? How are they waiting? They have waiting this sub. So people keep asking me, are you watching the Afcon 2024? I am not watching. I'm waiting for Nigeria to get to quarter final. Then I can watch because I don't want to go through unnecessary heartbreak. My head is too full now to compel myself or to involve myself in such games. For now, you understand. So that is why, because Nigeria, they know how to break your heart up and down.
But that ability to score, they couldn't score. And they managed to win a few goals, but it was freaking offside. And I was really angry. For whatever reason, you are not able to come together and score. That was my only issue with the Nigerian Eagles, but they look more like eaglets yesterday. So go ahead. Go ahead. They look like eaglets. I was really upset. I wanted to smash the TV. I was angry because especially that woman.
Guys, I want you all to do something for me. So I interviewed a US-based Nigerian singer, E Major, and Badman Q. I'm going to leave the link to the interview in the comment section, please. One of a kind on this channel. So I didn't just interview them. I actually went out with them, and I captured some of those scenes. So I'm going to leave the link in the comment section. So all you have to do is click notify me so that when it drops, it's going to drop on Monday, 3:15. We discuss politics, not just music, right? We discuss politics. We talked about racism, religion. So just check out the comments, the link in the comment section and click notify me.
Like, for instance, the word nigger.
Yeah.
It's a word, when being spoken from a derogatory perspective.
Yeah.
However, when you trace the word, it actually, it comes from, when you look at the etymology of the word, it will say it's a Latin word, but it's really not Latin. It comes all the way from the Hebrew. It goes to the Hebrew, and it means, the black man from creation. That's really what that means. Okay. So it's not insulted.
Over here in Nigeria, what are the challenges? So, I mean, with your accent, I'm sure some people probably want to take advantage of you.
Yes. That's one of the things I hate.
What do you think about the current Nigeria?
The current Nigeria, I feel like we are in a dire state of we are in a pandemic.
That's the best way to describe it.
Best way to describe it. Nigeria is currently in a pandemic, and we need a divine intervention. Not man. See the way this country is going. It is only God that can save us. Only God, bro.
Delving into religion, of course, I've seen the very definition of the word religion comes from a Latin word religio, and it means to constrain or to divide. So I don't believe that God that we're all praying for, the God in heaven, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, instituted religion, because the kind of mess that we're seeing in it right now.
Let me just give an example. The church that I grew up in, they were preaching more of doctrine than what is actually in the scriptures. Do you understand my point?
Yeah.
And so some of those things not just align with what I believe in.
Yeah.
Again, I believe that heavenly race is personal.
Yeah.
And if you as a human being feel like you're in a position to be judge, jury, and executioner, then you don't know what the Bible is, man.
Yeah.
In fact, you have no business standing at the pulpit preaching or telling people what to do. If a pastor tells you anything that is away from what is in the scriptures, then I don't believe
that. Yeah.
That's what is being said, because doctrine is one thing. What is in the scripture is another thing.
I saw this report about Harrysong and the wife. I heard that Harrysong is 42 years old. The wife is, I think, 20 years old or 21 years old. And Harrysong is looking for a male child. He felt like, I think he's angry right now because the lady, look, that's the problem, with social media, right? You struggle to understand what couples go through in their relationship. I mean, to some people it's discouraging, but to others it's just, it could be senseless, but the senseless things can be the most serious, thing. So the wife had released or posted this on social media saying that I'm done officially, God help me. But before she put that out, there were reports that Harrysong is angry because again now she they born. So I went through their conversation, their chat. I think this lady was communicating and sending Gistlover proof of what is going on. So was it Gistlover or QT Jews? So they are the ones, resharing that on social media. And finally, she came out to say that she's done. And Harrysong is asking everyone on social media to stay away from his family matters, because Harrysong himself didn't even put out anything, right? But he said he is maltreating this lady, and she's going through traumatic experience in that marriage. That's the information out there. So she just confirmed it. My question actually is, why do people feel the need to come to social media as like a validation thing, right? Social media has been taken so seriously, because how come on social media as they say I'm done official? I mean, you can easily just leave the marriage and nobody needs to hear that from me on social media. Here's what I responded. After much reflection and discussion with my family, I have decided to put out this to my fans and well wishers that while this is undoubtedly a challenging time for my family, on the stories making the round on social media of the marital problems my wife and I are having, I am appealing to members of the public to respect family's privacy. Now, no be your wife they share. How these bloggers ever have access to these things if no be your wife they share am with them? One person is doing that. So don't blame people that we share this thing. Now, let us move to the next one. And the next one is about marriages. I don't know if you guys are paying attention, but people are getting married. And they are the popular ones. So it's crazy again, right? These popular people are getting married, and we just assume that everybody don't they get married now? Everybody's getting married. It seems like I'm left out. Is it because they are popular? And if there's no information about weddings and stuff on social media, or we'll say people are not getting married because these popular people are just busy with their daily lives. It's just crazy, like how social media tend to control our life. But we are not here to talk about that. We are here to talk about the attention this whole thing is getting. Bliss, that's his name, right? Moses Bliss. And there's a crazy comparison, right? Kunle, Remi, and Tiwi, that's her name, right? I saw a couple of comments saying that Moses Bliss' wife looks beautiful, natural hair, no 0% nakedness, smart, and all. I think education looks good more on women, more sexy on women. I think so. I agree, but again, I'm not the type that is really like all about education. As long as you're smart and you're using it to get money, I'm cool. But I just think it's also sexy. It's like a plus on women, because that's what the everyone is talking about. Like, the ladies, this Moses Bliss' wife, she's well read. Only Remi's wife too, well read with accent. And I think they also they were just using people that they think have good wives. I mean, they just got married. You cannot assume that, because this person's face looks innocent, then she's a good girl. I don't think we should judge people based on how innocent they look. That is rubbish. I think we should look at other things. Who is this lady that Moses Bliss got married to? Some people even feel intimidated. I'm sure there are some people on social media thinking, is God really hearing my prayers? And to make matters worse, like Moses Bliss and his wife are pressuring people on social media. You should see their comments. So this girl is a graduate of University of London, an alumna of City Law School, where she had her bar vocational studies postgraduate diploma. Now, according to reports, in July 2022, she gave a speech at the University of Surrey's Faculty of Arts and Sciences. And Moses Bliss had shared this on social media, saying exactly 1 year ago today, January 20th, 2023, I was tagged in this video. This lady, Maury Wiseborn is her name. She was just dancing, vibing to the song, to Moses Bliss songs, and Moses Bliss sent her a DM, and the rest is history. That's what they are saying. Now, it gets even worse. The pressure gets even worse. Said, for someone believing God for this kind of testimony, may God divinely work out your testimony in Jesus' name. That's another pressure. Yeah, we understand. It's from a prayer point perspective. But you don't know what you're doing to people with those lines. And he said, when I saw the video, I was like, I like the way she praises God while she dances like David. I did hear you. According to her, she doesn't dance and post online, but God kept prompting her to make the video and post. And Johnny Drille, they said Johnny Drille's wife too, looks innocent. The crazy thing is, men look past a lot of things that, people, some ladies think they pay attention to. And it depends on the man. There are some men who just like to know that a lady is smart. There are some men who are all about, she had to go to school, need to have a master's and stuff. There are others who don't even care at all, as long as she just respect them. There are different reasons why men marry, go ahead to ask for a girl's hand in marriage. It's not just about, she carry natural hair. Person we get carry natural hair still feel be baddie. And like I've seen some people with the innocent face, and they are strippers. They go to clubs in the night, and that's what they do to make their money. And they look very, very innocent. You wouldn't even know that that's what they do. So it's something extra. It has to be something extra. And there's something I don't like that I keep seeing this thing. I've made a video about it that I don't like. I don't think it's okay. People don't understand that it's not all about the beauty. There are some people that others might not see as beautiful. Okay, let me tell you something. Do you know that there are some people that initially when you see them, you don't think they are beautiful, but when you keep talking to them, you guys, keep growing in that love. You start seeing that societal definition of beautiful. You look at her face and see beauty, but others will see her and be like, she's not that fine. And that's the thing. It's a personal thing. So they keep talking about this about Tiwi, saying that she doesn't even look beautiful. So let me check out that comment. Somebody said that he should have married Sharon Oja. Sharon Oja is more prettier than that girl. He said the only actor with a gorgeous, beautiful wife is Frederick Leonard. You can see. Another person here said, me, I would talk my mind. Fine, she no fine. Hot, she no hot. I would like to say he married her for her good command of English and maybe American accent. They keep saying this. Now, this girl, Moses Bliss' wife, had also said, her name is Miss Wiseborn. She's a Ghanaian, by the way. She also commented saying, my king, it's an honor to do life with you. Every time I look at you, I can't help but smile. The tension. There's somebody here who says, no 500 million wig, no makeup, no jewelry, no Instagram clout chasing, just a girl chasing Jesus. Anyways, guys, I've got some videos to share with you. I want you all to tell me what you think about this video. A video of Pastor Biome saying that the moment you get paid for serving God is like his blessings stop. Like the moment you get paid for working in church. Look, I've worked in church before for like 2 or 3 years. I went to the church. I said, I don't want money. I'm not collecting. I don't need that. I just want to work in the church. But while I was working, there were people that are being paid. Now, I still believe that you should be paid in church. Like, I still am of the opinion, right, that people, drummers, guitarists, pianists, if they are coming to church, that is their talent, right? So if you need a good pianist or guitarist, you pay for them, right? Some people go look for them and pay and call them to church, right? Like, oh, this person is very good, let us pay him so amount. The blessing will still come to them. Why you let us watch this video.
In some churches, when people beat drum, they pay them for beating drum. I say you're beating drum, they pay you. That's why you never be. If you're hearing me anywhere in the world and they pay you for rendering service, I can tell you will never come out of poverty. Thou shalt serve the Lord your God, he shall bless your bread and water. So the moment you serve God and they pay you, the blessing stops. And the blessing of the Lord make it rich. So you just remain at the level they are paying you. You will never rise. As you see, drummers receive money, never get rich.
There's another thing that I saw on social media, but here's my own opinion about what he said, that your colleague will come and beg you, right? Is there are some prayer points that, you know, or let me put it this way. I think Adeboye, the pastor, at this point would already be used to that. He should be careful with some of the things that he says on social media because of his popularity.
Your colleagues will be coming to you for food. They'll be coming to you for refreshment.
It might mean something else. You know, as a Christian, I mean, I have to be honest with this part. What I think that means is, you know, when people are going through, you know, when people are going through hardship, hard time in Nigeria, people around you, because obviously we are already going through that situation. Like, it's difficult for everybody, even the rich, you know. So that's probably what he was trying to pass, that you will be fine in that midst. But putting it like that, even for me, I disagree with just like that literal this thing. There's nothing as good as, I mean, people around you doing well. You know, I mean, it even reduces pressure on you. And there's no happiness in knowing that your colleagues can afford certain things that you can afford. There's no happiness in it. So the way it came out is just, for me, that's just my opinion. Hey guys, that's where I'm going to hold it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe. Until we see you next time. Peace.